A former chairman of Capital Bank, one of the protagonists or the characters in this whole banking crisis, and also founder and general overseer of the International Central Gospel Church, Dr. Mensa Otabil, has broken his silence on the controversies in the banking sector, especially his role in the collapse of the Capital Bank as board chairman of the defunct bank. He has explained in a statement issued just this morning that during his role, non-executive role, as it is as board chairman of the bank, some decisions may turn out well, while others did not turn out as well as had been anticipated. And we quote him here: "As far as I can tell, everything was done with the best of intentions and the interests of various stakeholders in mind." He continues, "My foremost concern, as has been the case over the past year, is for the well-being of those who lost their jobs and those who may have been adversely affected in any way as a result of these developments. My heart goes out to them and to their dependents. I continue to pray for God's guidance and sustenance as they navigate the course of their lives," he stated in the 9-pointer statement. Well, he also concludes in that statement, published in full view, that he will continue to cooperate with relevant state institutions probing the collapse of the bank. And during the review, myself, Mama View, Oswabwaji, and Kojo Youngson will share with you the content of that statement thoroughly. Well, let's go to the Ashanti Regional Capital. And a structure completed last year by the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly for Healthcare Services is now a haven for squatters. The over 200,000 Ghana cedi community-based health planning and services compound at Kentin Krono is yet to be put to use. It is one of 6 projects initiated by 4 assemblies at over 1.24 million Ghana cedis. The 2017 Auditor General's report captures them to highlight lapses in managing and also utilizing District Assembly Common and other statutory funds. Well, Prince Apia visited site of these projects and is coming through with the following details.
Even from a distance, the neatly roofed structure decorated in 2 different shades of green looks abandoned. The height of weeds covering it depict complete lack of care about its state. All windows and doors have been fixed, but a building constructed at the cost of 220,517 Ghana cedis cannot serve its purpose. So this structure over here is a CHIPS compound that's supposed to take care of the healthcare needs of residents here at Kentin Krono and its environs. But according to the Auditor General's report for 2017, this structure was completed in March 2017 but has not been put to use. So residents here have had to travel to Tech Junction, Ejiso, or seek health care in private institutions, while this place has been taken over by weeds and squatters. Squatters, mainly construction workers, are busily preparing supper. Without the slightest of fear, anyone will order them out. Though they won't speak on record, they admit staying here since the beginning of the year because they are working nearby. So, the CHIPS compound, which should be providing healthcare services to people within the community, is free shelter until their work is done. Power is connected to the compound. Lamps and fans all are working. 5 rooms, including the toilet and bathhouse, are fully at the disposal of squatters. Clothes and other belongings of the squatters are visible everywhere. Some hanged over the window metal guards. Television and radio sets have also been arranged in the inner perimeter of the building. Residents are unhappy about the state of affairs as part of the building is beginning to gather dust. They keep telling us equipment for the CHIPS compound is coming from Accra. It's been 1 year, but it haven't arrived. This is supposed to be our first point of call in times of emergency.
First aid because we could I have
3 children. I pray it doesn't happen. But if one of my children should get ill at night, how do I take my child to the roadside for a taxi? If this should be completed, in such a case, they can provide some first aid services. The Auditor General's report revealed the project was completed by the KEEA before the Oforeko municipality, where it is sited, was carved out. What is left is hospital equipment and furniture to get it operational. Gordon Okumanyame is Public Relations Officer for KEEA.
As a result of lack of funds, we couldn't provide the equipment. The suspect tender has been opened, and then the entity tender committee is going through information report for award of contract for a contractor to procure equipment for the chip compound. So very soon the facility will be put to full operation.
Until these processes are fast-tracked, the people here will have to spend money and time to travel elsewhere to access health care, and state resources will continue to dissipate. Prince Apia reporting.
Now let's take you to the Central Region, and the Commander Edna Egwafo Municipal Assembly is pushing for persons seeking to contest the upcoming District Assembly elections but do not have toilet facilities in their homes to be disqualified. And that's one of the measures the KEEA Municipal Assembly is taking to ensure an open defecation-free municipality. The Assembly says after implementing a campaign dubbed "No Toilet Facility, No Marriage" in the municipality, it is time to take the campaign a notch higher. Rachel Kojonyako has been studying the situation in the KEEA and has filed these reports.
The Commander Edna Egwafo municipality a few years ago started with a campaign dubbed "No Toilet Facility, No Marriage." The campaign by the Assembly seems to have caught on very well with the people here. Many women and families now forbid their daughters from marrying men who lack a basic facility like toilets in their homes.
We've succeeded with a no toilet, no marriage, and now it's encouraging that most young men that are getting into marriages are having the toilet facilities in their homes. Our success story came out when the Queen Mothers within the KEEA Municipal Assembly also bought the idea. You know, Queen Mothers are very influential when it comes to marriages. And we, in our local system, mothers are always concerned about whom their daughters are going to marry. So we've been singing it aloud, and they have bought the idea.
Alex Damte is the KEEA Environmental Officer. Alex is a tough advocate against open defecation. He indicates the Assembly members have been made aware and none dares put himself up if he or she lacks such a facility.
Those who are also to support enforcement of the law is the Assembly members. And we know that very soon there's going to be this district level Assembly elections. So we are proposing that whoever would want to contest for this district level Assembly elections should own a toilet. It should be a criteria. Other than that, if you don't own a toilet in the house, how do you join the forces to fight open defecation?
Municipal Chief Executive for Commander Edna Egwafo Municipal Assembly, Nana Piakrang, backs the idea. He says the Assembly will employ all measures to eliminate open defecation.
I perfectly and fully support him, because when you come to stand for a public position and even you haven't gotten a toilet in your house, it means you are rather encouraging open defecation. So if this is done from the grassroots, the people who are representing the people take this initiative, they will extend it to the other people. And I think it's a very good decision.
As it stands now, there are two things involved here. If you are a man and have no toilets in your home, you cannot get a woman to marry in the Commander Edna Egwafo municipality, because there is a campaign actually against you. The closest maybe you can get to is to just propose to the woman. The other thing, and the latest in this municipality, is that there will be a vigorous campaign against you should you put yourself up in the upcoming district assembly elections and you do not have a toilet facility in your house. Richard Kojonyako, Joy News, Cape Coast.
Well, let's come back to Accra. And the police, they've launched a manhunt for some armed men who shot and injured 4 police officers and a civilian at ZAMBRAMA line near Mamprobi over the weekend. The 3 officers have been since discharged, while one is currently responding to treatment at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. Matilda Pamaga has more in the following report.
The shooting incident happened on Saturday night at ZAMBRAMA line in Accra as the officers responded to a distress call to combat a robbery operation. 6 persons sustained gunshot wounds, including 2 civilians, one of whom fell into a drain trying to escape as the armed men opened fire on the police officers in a crowded area. One officer who was in critical condition on Sunday is currently responding to treatment, while a civilian caught in the shootout is also doing well according to the doctors. 3 officers have already been discharged. Interior Minister Ambrose Derry, who led a team of high-ranking police officers, including the IGP, to visit the injured in hospital Monday afternoon, declined to give details about the assailants, but revealed they are already on the police wanted list and will be tracked.
Is going to pick up whatever bill is beyond coverage of the health insurance, and we are at least happy that there's been no loss of lives, and we're looking forward to getting our officers back. But as in every operation, we're going to review what transpired. The police will do so. They have standard operating procedures. We're going to find out what happened, and whatever went wrong, we know who right. But whoever did it, we know, the police know, and I want to assure all Ghanaians that will be pursued and brought to justice within the confines of the law.
It means the one who the police officers went there to arrest initially are still on the run.
Well, the narrative is that they were called that the armed robbers had gone to attack a place, and they were trying to find out the place. Sometimes the information that's given is not precise, and when they got there, in trying to find out where the location was, they were surprised by this person who I believe the police know, and he shot them in circumstances that the police thought it was not reasonable to react because there were civilians there, and the reaction could have led to a lot of collateral damage and maybe deaths. But
on seeming lack of confidence among Ghanaians towards the operations of the police service, the Interior Minister says the public must have a balanced view of the service. He says a number of the officers are doing well, considering the overwhelming challenges they face.
The policemen are doing a lot of good, and we would appeal to the public to have a balanced view of the activities of the police. Yes, no policeman goes out there to shoot, to kill. No. The idea is to bring whoever has committed an offense to justice. But in every circumstance, there is provision for reasonable use of force. And just as we had in the unfortunate situation in the Ashanti region, we are awaiting the outcome of the investigation that's ongoing. In every situation, we investigate, and then we try to come out with solutions that will let us do better. The police are under a lot of challenges. The police have been working with a lot of, obstacles.
And that's it for the latest news update. We have more news. Again, we told you that Dr. Otabil, the General Overseer and Head Pastor of the International Central Gospel Church, former Chairman, Capital Bank, has issued a statement. So we shared a little bit of it. During the review, we'll be looking in detail at that statement. But please, Mama Viosa and myself, Kojo Yankson, will be doing that review very soon. After, we'll bring the latest sports headlines. You would know by now that FIFA has sent a strong wording or message to the government of Ghana on all the issues of liquidating the Ghana Football Association and all that. They've given us a deadline. Please join Benedict also as we know the details of that statement from FIFA. Stay with us. We'll be right back.